that just happened. What's up guys, Austin here from Airsoft Station, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Krytac LMG Enhanced version. First thing is first, look at this gun. Just let's take a moment to admire this beauty. This magazine is huge. This gun is just gorgeous. Yeah, I think that's the first thing we need to do. We need to just fall in love. Once you're in love, we can continue with the video. Normally when I do a video review, I sort of try to name the key features that really sort of stand out to me personally on the gun. Unfortunately, that's going to be difficult to do in this video because there are so many features. But I'm going to try to just run down the list as quick as I can. First thing is first is it's a Krytac. Enough said, I shouldn't have to expand on that thought anymore. Krytac sort of has taken the airsoft community by storm. They made a huge name for themselves in a very small amount of time, and that really all is thanks to their amazing build quality, durability, longevity, and overall performance. I actually switched to an HPA setup on my gun, and I thought I would never own an AEG again. I ended up buying a Krytac simply because I couldn't argue with the performance of these guns. Next thing is, this is an LMG. Full, it is a light machine gun in every sense. Now, when I think of light machine gun, I think of two things. Shoot a lot and big and heavy. Those are kind of the two things that I think of. So with this gun, let's cover the first aspect first. Shoot a lot. It's got that famous Krytac gearbox in there. These things are absolutely amazing. They're so ingenuitive, they're innovative. I mean, I don't even know everything, but they've got a built-in MOSFET in there. They're sorbothane padded inside there to correct your angle of engagement, as well as reduce stress and strain on the piston. Speaking of the piston, it's a very durable polymer piston with 4 metal teeth on it. Just the whole gearbox in there is amazing. Even the shell itself, the way it's formed, the way it's made, it's got rounded edges to prevent any cracking or fracturing of the gearbox shell itself. So much effort, time, stuff that's been put into the quality of the gearbox, and then creative and things that are almost more handy or luxury almost, rather than performance, like quick change spring, or like a lubricating window where you can lubricate your gears or make sure your angle of engagement is proper without having to actually open up the gearbox itself. These things are just put together like a tank. They could take a beating. You could probably switch this gun to full auto and dump this entire magazine downfield without ever having to worry about, oh, am I putting too much strain on my gearbox? Because these things are built so solid. Second thing is big and heavy. Now, in that sense, this gun isn't necessarily like a light machine gun. It's not that long. With the stock fully extended here, it's probably not even carbine length M4. It is a little bit smaller. It's pretty compact. It's very maneuverable, and it actually is surprisingly lightweight. Unloaded, it weighs in at 8.2 pounds. Now, to kind of put that into perspective, your standard M4, which is made out of polymer or plastic or things like that, normally weigh in anywhere from about 5 to 7 pounds. This gun is full metal and it's beefy. I mean, look at this. This is just, everything on this gun is, just an LMG. It's big and it's solid and it's heavy, but it is surprisingly lightweight. That comes from the fact that they have built pretty much any metal that's on here is made from a very durable, lightweight aluminum. So it's going to be strong. It's going to be very solid. It's just a very solid gun. It's very durable. But it is surprisingly lightweight, and that actually is kind of nice, because even though you're a support weapon, you want to be dumping down a ton of ammo, you don't have to be limited in your functionality or your ability to go close quarter or anything like that. With the new Krytac LMG Enhanced, you can have the firepower of a big, heavy LMG while still staying extremely mobile. Let's take this thing over to the chrono range so you guys can see exactly how big of a punch this thing packs. Alright, so some final words about this gun before we finish up the review is in a world or an analogy where airsoft guns were cars, the Krytac LMG would sort of be like a luxury sports car. What I mean by luxury is there's a lot of things that are just so handy, like the fact that you can hold multiple batteries in this stock, yet it's still a very low profile stock, all the way up to the box that comes in with the user manual. It may sound like I'm just trying to give you selling points here, but the truth is, as a player, a gun that comes with a user manual that's in all English and has diagrams and pretty pictures and full explanations of what they're telling is amazing. For example, figuring out how to put the battery in this auto winding box was a breeze. The user manual told me how. It had pictures, it showed me all what to do. Like, it was so easy. It was so handy, and that's what I mean by luxury. By performance, I mean what you saw at the Chrono range. This gun is capable of annihilating your opponents on the field, and it actually has a lot of range and accuracy coming from this barrel. It's got a really nice barrel in there, a great hop-up system. It's got a drum-style hop-up system in there. Everything about this gun, luxury, performance. Now with that does come a higher price tag, and I understand that and I respect that. However, I am going to argue one point. If you're an airsoft player and you're going to be playing for several years to come, keep in mind one thing. I think that you could probably go through 6, 7, or 8 $100 guns before you would ever have to do, like, repair or fix this gun. And I mean that honestly. So, the gun does have a heavy price tag. However, in the long run of things, this is a tank. It's got such good performance. Consider that before you blow it off in the sense of, oh, well, it's expensive. Honestly consider it. Are you going to play airsoft for a long time to come? Because if you are, it might be worth the initial upfront large investment, and it'll pay for itself in time. That's all I got to say, guys. This gun is amazing, and yeah, come down to our store, check it out on our website. Just do some research on this gun. Don't take my word for it. Listen to other people. This gun is pretty amazing. Till the next video, have a good one, guys.